If you want to blend two images in Photopea and make the transition look smooth, natural, and professional, you're in the right place. In this video, I'm going to show you the easiest and most precise way to blend two images using a soft brush and a raster mask. This is perfect for creating realistic composites, photo edits, thumbnails, posters, and any design where you want one image to fade cleanly into another. And if this tutorial helps you out, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more Photopea tips and editing tutorials. Alright, let's jump straight into it. First, open Photopea and load the two images you want to blend. The easiest way to do this is to drag both images into the workspace or go to File and Open, then bring them in one at a time. Once both images are inside Photopea, you need to stack your layers properly. That means placing the image you want on top above the background image below it. The top layer is the one we'll blend out, so make sure it's sitting above the second image in the Layers panel. Now, click on the top layer to make sure it's selected. Next, you need to add a raster mask to that layer. This is what gives you the ability to hide parts of the image without permanently deleting anything. A raster mask is ideal because it keeps everything editable, so if you make a mistake, you can always fix it later. To add it, right-click the layer and choose Raster Mask, or use the mask option from the Layers controls if you see it available. Once the mask is added, you'll notice a white thumbnail next to your layer. That means the full image is visible. The important thing to remember is this: on a mask, black hides and white reveals, so when you paint with black, you'll begin removing parts of the top image and revealing the image underneath. This is exactly what we want for blending. Now select the brush tool by pressing B on your keyboard. This is going to be your main tool for creating a smooth blend. Before you start painting, you want to make sure the brush is set up correctly. Right-click anywhere on the canvas to bring up the brush settings. Here, set the hardness to 0%. That gives you a soft edge, which is essential for smooth blending. You can also adjust the size depending on the area you're working on. If you're blending large sections, use a bigger brush. If you need more detail, use a smaller one. Next, set your foreground color to black. If your colors are not already reset, press D to reset them to the default black and white colors. Then press X if you need to swap, so black is in the foreground. This matters because black is what hides the top image on the mask. If you accidentally paint with white, you'll bring the image back instead of blending it out. Now, look at the top options bar for the brush tool. You'll see settings for opacity and flow. For the most natural blending result, keep both of these low, somewhere between 10% and 30%. Using a low opacity and flow gives you more control and lets you build up the fade gradually instead of removing too much at once. This is one of the biggest tricks for making the blend look realistic instead of harsh. At this point, click on the mask thumbnail to make sure you're painting on the mask and not directly on the image itself. This is very important. Then start painting over the areas of the top layer that you want to remove or fade out. Use gentle strokes and build up the effect slowly. Don't rush it. The goal is to gradually blend the edge of the top image into the image below so the transition feels seamless. If you want a stronger fade, keep brushing over the same area a few times. If you want a softer transition, use a larger brush with lower opacity. You can also zoom in for more precise work around edges like hair, objects, buildings, or any detailed areas where a clean blend matters. If you go too far and remove too much of the top layer, don't worry. Just switch your foreground color to white by pressing Set and paint over the area to bring it back. That's the beauty of using a mask instead of erasing. Everything stays editable, and you can fine-tune the blend until it looks exactly right. A really useful tip is to pay attention to the direction of the blend. Try to fade the image in a way that matches the composition, lighting, and natural shape of the subject. The best blends usually look intentional and subtle, not obvious. A good soft brush combined with a raster mask gives you full creative control over where the transition happens. Once you're happy with how the images are blended, you can leave it as is or continue adjusting other parts of your design. You can always come back to the mask later and refine it more if needed. That's what makes this method so powerful for beginners and advanced users alike. And that's how to blend two images in Photopea using a soft brush and raster mask for the most precise result. If this tutorial helped you, please give it a like, subscribe for more Photopea editing guides, and let me know in the comments what you want to learn next. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.